Guys, we are here with FM Mortgage Home. Gabe.
Let's go take two.
What is up, guys? We are here with the 5 Towns Post JSL with our number one sponsor, FM Home Loans. We got Mortgage Gabe here. We're going to ask him some questions so you guys know when you're buying a home, what you should look for and what you should not look for. Gabe, first question we got for you is, what's the biggest misconception first-time home buyers have?
Biggest misconception. Okay, so I'm going to have to go with how much money you actually need to put down when you buy a house. Most people, you're searching the internet, ChatGPT, 20% down. I will tell you firsthand, most of my clients are not putting 20% down when they're buying a home, and they don't need to, and oftentimes it's smarter not to put 20% down.
Why is that?
So I'll tell you why. Because when you buy a house, you're making usually a big jump from what you pay in your monthly rent to now what you're paying on your mortgage payment every month, and that's a huge adjustment. And for some people, the first couple years can be really tough. Holding back some money that you otherwise would have used towards your 20%, keeping that in a savings account and using specifically for your mortgage payment for the next couple years to kind of manually bring it down can go a huge long way and help you adjust to buying a home.
That's a massive tip from Mortgage Gabe right here. That's tip number one. Gabe, if you're a Colwell guy and you just get the job at Secret Cut 123 LLC ABA, what are they going to do? How are they going to buy a house? What's going on?
So that's a great question. And it happens very often, not just someone who's in Cole, but someone who's in school, someone who's interning. And then all of a sudden they get their first gig, they get their first job, and now they're ready. They want to buy a home. Can they buy a home? So now from a bank's perspective, they need to know, are you going to be able to make those mortgage payments every month? That's what they're looking for. So if
money. If
someone was in school for a bunch of years and all of a sudden they started their job, is that enough?
Right. Is that enough?
So I'll tell you, not only is it not enough, not only is it enough.
It is enough.
You can actually get it before you start that job, and I'll explain.
Without a W-2?
Well, let me explain. In many cases, if someone went to school for a couple years and they have a job lined up with a set salary, they can actually buy a home, get a mortgage, just with the contract they have from their new employer.
Does it matter what their salary is?
It matters that it's a paid annual salary, not that it's something that's going to adjust by hours, bonuses, commissions, stuff like that. If it's a set salary, you go to nursing school, you come out, you're making $84,000 a year, boom, the bank will look at that. You can buy a home, get a mortgage before you even start the job.
Why would someone want to buy a house instead of renting, let's say?
So that's a big, broad question. But in short, if you look at how home prices have moved over the past couple years, further out, 5, 10 years, 6, 7 years, they're constantly moving up. So some people like to get in on it while they can.